G'day folks, it's Cortezerino. Today I'm going to show you how to build my supercharged 1 hour Guardian farm. This will get you 40,000 drops per hour, which is 3 times faster than my 1 hour Guardian farm and twice as fast as my 1.13 no drain Guardian farm. So in the video description, you'll find 2 materials lists for what you need to build this farm. One will be for what you need to build in the overworld, and one will be the materials you need for the nether. So let's begin. Come along to your Guardian farm, and we're going to place dirt blocks on top of these blocks here, and then stone blocks on top, and you can break the dirt. And once you've done that, grab some obsidian and run 4 of them between each of the stone blocks. Then we're going to build some pillars of obsidian that is 4 blocks tall. So start right on top of your stone blocks. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you've got 3 of them sitting above the water. You can then put stone blocks on top of them and finish your portals. And once you've got your 4 portals, you can grab 2 torches, just place them in the corners there to stop any mobs from spawning up the top. Now I want you to come underneath and we will knock out these blocks around the top of the monument here. And once you've removed those blocks, you can also remove the blocks on top of the monument right here, and then clean it up. Get rid of all the seagrass because it's going to be getting in the way. And make sure you get rid of every single bit of kelp, because that will turn our water streams into source blocks. And then around this side, we're going to be building out 3 blocks. So make sure there is no kelp down there. Now plug up the gap down the bottom with a dirt floor. And we're also going to put temporary dirt walls on the sides like so. And then grab a sponge and drain this bit in the middle. Okay, now we're going to build a great big dirt square all the way around, and it's going to be 1 level above the height of our water. So we need to count out 8 blocks. So we'll start with 1 dirt on top of that dirt there, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then just go ahead and join all these up in a great big square. And then once you are done, fill in all of this. And that's what it'll look like when you're done, guys. Just don't place any dirt in the middle here because we need to be able to light our portals. So next, what you want to do is go straight up in the air until you get to level 184. So once you get to Y coordinate 184, just place down 4 glass blocks directly in the middle of our farm below. And that is going to be our AFK spot. So next on 3 sides, just put some 2 tall walls like so. And then for the roof, don't use glass because the phantoms will see you. Just put some half slabs on the top, then some doors on the front and maybe a little landing pad so you can fly in with your elytra. Okay, back down the bottom, I want you to grab some glass and we're going to build a wall of glass right here all the way around our dirt. No need for the corners. Then in each of these corners, I want you to place 2 glass blocks like so. And then we're going to be placing 3 fence gates right there. So just go 1, 2, 3 and open them all up. And once you've done that on each side, we're going to run a line of water source blocks all the way along each wall in between our fence gates. And once you've done that, run around and place a last bucket up against these 2 bits of glass on the top. Okay, it is time to prepare the nether. So light your portals and go through. And once you're in the nether, you can break your nether portal. And we're going to be moving this up high so we can kill the guardians with full damage. So I'm going to build my storage system right here. And I'll show you a really simple one to build. But it is important, if you do build your own, you build it in a smart way because the items are going to be coming in so fast that they'll despawn if you don't build this properly. So remember, you are going to be getting 40,000 drops per hour. Well, it's more like 38, 39, but I rounded up a little bit, and we don't have to worry about getting puffer fish or tropical fish in this design. We'll get a tiny bit of bone meal and just a little bit of squid ink. But it's mostly cod shards and the crystals we'll be getting from this design. So this is a small one. This is 7 chests by 7 chests. but by all means make this much bigger. But 7 wide is what we're going to go for, so just build all those double chests and run hoppers into the backs. Okay, so next we're going to build the drop chute for our guardian. So place 5 glass blocks on top of the middle 5 hoppers. Doesn't have to be glass, but I like to be able to see in there. Then we're going to come back 2 blocks and place another 5 right here. Now this is important if you don't want items despawning. What we're going to do is in the middle 3, we're just going to run our hoppers straight across to the chests. But the majority of our guardians are going to be dying on the edges right here. So we're going to break both of these blocks here up into separate hopper chains. So the first one, you can just place 1 hopper straight into that line. And then the second one, we're going to wrap around like that. Okay, now we're going to extend the walls of our drop chute here until they are 34 glass blocks tall. You can go taller than that if you want, but don't go any shorter. And once you've come up 34 glass blocks, we are going to build another portal right here. So you can place your 2 obsidian blocks in the middle, come up 3 on each side, and then 2 across the top. So it's just your regular size portal. Then light it up, and then all we're going to do now is build a little enclosure around this so none of the guardians escape, and do that on this side as well. Now on single player you will only get drops from this farm, but on a server you can set it up so a second person can come along right behind here while you're AFK, and they can dispense a little bit of lava which will break the guardian's fall, and then they can just come in here and get all the XP they want. So I won't do a tutorial for this little bit here, but you can probably see how to set it up just from looking at it, but I'll also leave this here for the world download. Okay, so back in the overworld, what you need to do is go around and remove every single piece of dirt, and just be careful not to place any blocks in our water streams while you're removing the dirt, because that will muck up the water streams. And then in here as well, you can remove all of this dirt. And I actually made this a block too low, so just grab your water and replace the water at this level right here. And once you've removed every single piece of dirt, we are ready to place our soul sand. So this is the outline for where we're going to place it, all the way around here. And then we're going to fill in everything on the inside. And where we come around to the front here, where there's a bit of a drop off, it's going to overhang by 3 blocks. And that's what it'll look like when you're done. So if you're experiencing a lot of lag from all these bubble columns, what you can do is go into your options, video settings, and I've got my particle effects on decreased, but you can also put them onto minimal, and then you won't get the lag. So that's it guys, that is how to build the supercharged 1 hour Guardian farm, which is 3 times faster than the previous version. So to activate this, just go up to your AFK spot in the air and enjoy all the drops. And if you're on multiplayer, you also have the XP mode. So thanks for watching guys, I'm Cortezerino, I'll see you later.